Good afternoon, everybody. I want to welcome you here to Airstream of South Florida. We are a proud division of North Trail RV right here in sunny Southwest Florida, Fort Myers to be exact. And today I wanted to talk about, on a beautiful day like today, huge inventory, I wanted to talk about the Airstream Bambi and what makes it so unique in a big line and a long history of Airstream trailers. This is a 2024 Bambi. It's also 22 feet long. One of the most unique things about this is, in one way or another, this 22-foot layout has been in production since 1934. It's got a very loyal following, and obviously because they're continuing to make it and we continue to keep selling them, it's a very popular layout for people. The Bambi, it's supposed to be an entry level, if you can consider a trailer entry level that can last as much as 70 to 80 years. One of the new things for this year I want to talk about, it's got the power tongue jack. Previous to that, Bambis didn't have that. They do their best to keep the price in check, but at the same time, they want to keep it up to date and as modern as possible. There's options available on these, not a lot, but there's a few. One of them is lithium batteries. This one already has the battery heater and the lithium already installed on it. But being that it's a Bambi and wanting to keep our prices, in line, make it a little easier for some people to get their foot in the door with a product like Airstream, it is in a plastic double battery box rather than the upper units have a welded battery box. It still has the stainless steel propane cover with two 20-pound cylinders in it. It still has the plexiglass glass guards to protect that curved automotive glass. And the one on the front also works as an awning. When it opens, that window behind it opens 90%. I'm not tall, I stand right under it. It can let a lot of air in, and of course it has a screen. Instead of the rock guards, because they are trying to keep the price under control, it has the 3M tape, much like you'd find on the bigger motorhomes. It's got the heavy-duty clasp, like all Airstreams. The construction is the same on the bodies, the ribs, the insulation, just like all Airstreams. They don't take shortcuts there. They save a little money by using these HR windows, or Liperts here, it says. And they're great windows. They're not Airstream windows, so the bottom vent will open about 4 to 6 inches rather than the whole thing open to 90%. But that's where they save a little money for you. Still has the great Dexter torsion axles. The bearings do need to be checked and maintained about every 10,000 miles. It's got the doors. I like to talk about the doors. Comes with a screen door just like all the others. It is handmade in the plant, right along with the exterior door. Used to take only 8 hours. It would take up to 8 hours just to get one door and one screen door made, because they had one guy that was custom making them. He has since trained another person. They now have 2 guys. So now in an 8-hour day, Airstreams manages to get 2 screen doors and 2 exterior doors built. So that's a nice feature. They do use this, the steel step, which was around for decades, literally since the beginning of the Airstream company that started in 1931. You move up from the Bambi, it goes to an aluminum step. But on here, they're trying to keep those costs at a certain level. It has the same nice zip-D awning that's manual. Not hard to do. I can do it. I'm not in good shape, and it takes me 3 to 4 minutes. So once you're trained on how to do it, or I should say taught, we train dogs, we teach people, it's an easy awning to do. And you don't have to worry about the electric motor. That's your arms. That's what does it. We come around the back. Like all of the models, it's standard is the travel monitor. That's what I call it. It is a backup camera, but it also serves as a travel monitor while heading down the highway or in traffic. You can see who's coming up to the sides or behind you. Has a speaker, so make sure you get along with the person you're spotting, backing it in at a campsite, because they can hear you back there, guys and girls. There's a speaker. We'll come around to the side here. This is always the opposite of the curbside is going to be your utility area, your sewer, your city water, your hot and cold water shower, your black flush. Always bring cable with you. Usually 20 foot of coax is all you need, because a lot of parks have cable, and you can hook up to that instead of relying on your antenna to get some of the local networks. The new smart plug's been out a couple years now. It's been great. Not only is it super fast and easy for people to use, but it gets 30% more contact with the electricity on the prongs than the old screw-in, old twist styles. So that was a great addition. This is for the furnace. This is locked so nobody can tamper with your holding tank, your potable water. drinking water, whatever you want to call it. This is the Girard system. It's no longer a hot water tank. It is a continuous hot water system by Girard, and it's really been a success for Airstream there. We're going to make our way back around, and we're going to head inside and see what we can't find. Keep in mind, I've got a couple of the 22s in stock, and I got a lot of other Bambis. In fact, we got a lot of everything, and we've got some deals. So come on inside, and we'll talk about the inside of this Bambi. Okay, so we're inside the 2024 Airstream Bambi 22-foot. I'm going to start right here. I like to call it the big boy bathroom because I fit in it. It's awesome for a small little single axle trailer. I fit. It's got a nice toilet. It's got a ceramic bowl on it. It's got a regular shower. Used to be a sliding door. It is now just like the big boys with a regular shower door, not a little flex panel. So that's a nice feature. It's got a regular sink here. It's got storage in the vanity area. That's why I call it the big boy bathroom. You've got room to move in there. It's a nice little bathroom. If you're going to get up, you guys are going to an event or something, you've got room to go in there, shower, and get yourself ready. So pretty awesome and a small feature. It's got racks for the towels. And then you come over here. Behind it is wardrobe. Lots of room to hang clothes. Lots of room to fold them underneath. Lots of room here. Another way that they save a little bit of money for you and try and make this a little more affordable is they went with cloth fabric on the seating area. To me, the cloth fabric is extremely nice. This is called Dune. The other color is a blue called Ocean. This is kind of like beach sand color. The other color is more of a blue ocean. Come to the little kitchen area here. You do have a 12-volt fridge. They no longer use propane fridges on any of the Airstreams, mainly because the 12-volt gets cold in about 30 minutes, gets down to about 34 degrees, instead of 7 hours later trying to get it down to 44 degrees. So it's a nice thing, and it draws a lot less off the batteries than what propane fridges actually draw. Come over here. It is a propane system still. You've got your 2 burners, propane here. It's got the microwave here. On the Bambi, the real options that you can get, because they are trying to keep it entry level for you, is you can order it with solar and you can get it upgraded with lithium batteries. Beyond that, everything else is standard on here. It's got a large sink. It's a double, so that kind of comes in handy for some people. Sinks are something else. Somebody wants a round one, someone wants a great big one, someone wants a double. This one's a double. You've got some storage underneath here for your wastebasket, your silverware tray. So it's got a lot of room here. And you got your overhead storage here. You got one here and one here. That's all your warranties in here. This has some UBC ports. It's got a sound system. This table's interesting. There's a release mechanism here. Someone like me can fit behind here and sit and eat dinner because this can slide out. You can also turn it. So you have some options here. You put the 2 wedges underneath that are in the corner. The table goes down. You've got a pretty good sized bed for another extra person. And then back here on the single axle Airstreams, the 22-foot has the largest bed of them all. It's 54 inches wide, so it's basically a full bed here. And you have more overhead storage there. You have some underneath storage right here that you can get to. With tubs that come from Airstream. You don't have to use the tubs, but they give them to you. And then there is also that compartment outside that's locked that you can go to as well. So hopefully I've piqued your interest in an Airstream Bambi. We've got a lot of them, and we can always get more. We have great inventory on everything, actually. It's the best we've had since that pandemic has gone by the wayside, and we're excited to get back to normal business. So my name's Todd Utsman. I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and come on down to Airstream of South Florida, North Trail RV.